looked like you had pretty sustained energy from the start. You have a new lineup. What did you make of it, and why did you think it was successful tonight?
Well, you know, I don't know if it was the new lineup, but we got a great team effort. And I told the guys before, like we're starting to play consistent defense, which is the first step, kind of building that side of the identity. You know, and the next step of that, as far as making the right rotations, is playing tough. And that starts with hitting cutters, and it starts with rebounding. And the challenge tonight was to out-rebound them as a group. And we did, 55-40, which I thought is the biggest reason that we won the game, was we had everyone in the paint hitting people on the glass. And, you know, Brandon did a great job of going up and getting some rebounds. And, you know, when he can do that, it starts a break with him and our James or Nick running. And, so it's a big advantage when we can do that. But I thought there was just more so than the lineup change. I thought it was just more the way that the team you know, approached the game.
You've gotten big leads in many games this year. They didn't really have a run that cut into it, even to get into single digits. Why do you think you're able to sustain it this time?
Well, I'm hopeful that we're learning from our mistakes. You know, at the end of the first half, we gave up a 10, 11 point. It was 26 or something, and a half around 16. And that was kind of how we've done it in the past. Luckily for us, the half stopped the bleeding right there, and we were able to regroup. But I'm hopeful that we're learning from the mistakes, which is how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, which of the guys impressed you, or was it more of a collective effort? This one, we've got something for everybody.
I thought T Black was great. He was plus 34 tonight, plus minus category. I thought defensively, he really helped set the tone. But honestly, everyone had different. It was a great team effort, and within that team effort, you know, a lot of guys had little spurts of where they really kind of, you know, made game-winning plays. You know, Julius, you know, had some great moments. JC had some great moments. Including my favorite play of JC's tonight was that 50-50 ball in front of our bench where he outran New York to stop a transition bucket, and we ended up scoring on that play. But it was just multiple guys getting, you know, making plays at different times, but doing it within the team also.
How did your vets take it, just with, you know, Dan coming off the bench and Moscow? Was it, since it came in a win, I'm guessing you didn't hear much about it?
No, I didn't. They seemed to be fine. You know, I talked to them beforehand, obviously. Let them know. The assistant coaches that worked them out before the game said they were upbeat and the same as they normally are. So that was good to hear.
You
Brandon seemed nervous.
What do you mean, when he airballed the free throw? I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know why else he would airball a free throw, but it was nice to. That's what you know. One of the things I like most about Brandon is he airballed the free throw and then, you know, had the confidence to knock down back-to-back threes after that, which is why he's gonna have a lot of success in this league. He trusts who he is as a player. But I thought he had a really good overall night for his first time playing in this building.
What did you like best about it?
His overall play. I mean, best, I'd probably put his rebounding up there. I mean, he got up there above the rim on a couple of those to kind of snatch him out of the air and start fast breaks for us. But his overall game defensively was good. He was tuned in. He was switching, guarding multiple people. So I'll put rebound on the top, but everything was good.
What'd you make of Russell? Because it looked like he had, I think, 6 assists, no turnovers in the first half. It was kind of just taking what the defense was giving him.
Yeah, you know, I still want him to push the ball faster. I thought he'd been doing a better job of getting the tempo, but he you know, to his defense, for running the offense, he was making the right plays. We just want to play at a faster pace, so we got to combine the two of those where we can get into plays, you know, a little quicker. And then still make all those decisions that he was making. He had a couple brilliant passes tonight, you know, the back cutters and whatnot. But it's huge for us to not turn the ball over. So we'll obviously get right there.
Did you say you sat down with Daniel Moscow individually? Or did you do that before shoot-around today?
Yeah.
When you have a game like that where you gave up, I think it was 45 in the first half and then 62 in the second, What are the things you look for when you put on the tape in terms of what was different defensively for you?
Well, I'm a big fan of showing, you know, similar plays, but the difference in when we defend it with the energy and the communication that we want to, when we don't. So I'll find examples of both good and bad of the same type of plays, just so we can have a visual of seeing what we're talking about, and what we're trying to get to.
So you got Meta World Peace sort of by popular demand tonight going out in New York, but was that fun to see? And how was I guess it's the way I want to ask the question is what is he still doing for the team at this stage?
He's awesome. I mean, when Julius was out, we had an open practice, not mandatory, and Julius, Meta was there. You know, he's 37 years old. He showed up and played one-on-one against Julius until, you know, Julius got tired. We're not playing the right way. Meta steps up and says things. When it's time to run sprints at the end of practice, Meta, you know, finishes in the top 5 and encourages guys to, you know, to pick it up. So obviously, you know, he's loved within the locker room. It's nice to be able to get him opportunities, especially in front of, you know, his hometown.
All right, thank you.